So, hello and welcome everyone. And to conclude our tour through the ZX81 1K games, I'm going to play the most famous of them all, the 1K chess. So, someone in 1982 squeezed almost all rules of the game of chess into 1K. So, I can actually load two programs on that tape. One would have the queen's pawn advanced, and one would have the king's pawn advanced. So I'm picking the one with the king's pawn advanced. Unfortunately, only by one. So it already puts the opponent at a disadvantage because normally you open with two steps for the king's pawn. So I said almost all chess rules. It doesn't have castling, it doesn't have en passant, and it doesn't have pawn promotion. So let's see what we can do. And you have to, for some reason, enter um, the annotation backwards. So 7E, 5E. So I have to be to do a bit of a mental transposition. So you see now that a computer opponent went through all possible moves on the board, apparently to save space, and then advance the king's pawn by one. So this is what you see. What I'm probably going to do in the video is to zoom in on the screen that you can just see the chessboard. So that's a bit easier to see. And yeah, I'm going to play now and see what I can do against the computer opponent. Well, of course, we have left all common openings already, but it doesn't have an opening book anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So you can see how the possible moves are processed. I'm not sure what the rationale is. So A2, A4 certainly at this point is wrong. So it doesn't even saw that I can take the center pawn. I don't think it looked that deep into whether there is any retake possible. So I'm simply going along with it. But at least it threatens the knight now, although queen e2 would have also been an idea. But anyway, so let's move the knight then back. Probably back to... I don't really want to move it back to the original spot. It's now in the way of the queen. So otherwise it probably will, or might chase me, or might chase that knight all over the place. So yeah, no rush. At least I got a pawn ahead, so nothing wrong with that. It's also a bit of a different game of chess, so it now moved the rook for some reason, since you can't really count on castling to get your rooks into place, so it's more of playing with light figures. So So it moved the rook back. So apparently, so there is no obvious strategy, which of course would have been too much to ask, really, in that 1K of memory to figure out. So I figure I just continue with normal play. So let's get the knight out, the bishop out. So apologies, I'm not really used to talk chess in English. It's not my first language, so I might be a bit rusty with some of the names of the pieces. Okay, f3. I think I'll just advance with my king's pawn. That should open up things, to say the least. So see what the response is. Doesn't even take. Okay. Then let's open up the king side of the board. So I kept moving the knight. It doesn't even do anything against the pawn. So I think the easiest thing now is to give check. Move the king away. So I think I'll move the queen down. Yep, so that looks like that was it. So already checkmate. The queen helped with the bishop on c5. So maybe a bit underwhelming, but at the same time, you actually got chess within 1K. So again, this is probably more known for the impressive feat of actually managing to do that, and then yeah, having a proper strategy then certainly wouldn't fit at all. But what I've seen on casual glance is there are a fair number of chess programs for the ZX81. So what I might do next is dig out one of those proper chess programs and then try to see how good it is in regular play. So stay tuned for that. And otherwise, hope this was interesting seeing 1K chess in actual play. And thank you for watching.